Okay, we're going to look at vertex form. Vertex form takes this general look about it, x plus a all squared plus b, and we have to figure out what the a and the b do to the graph. And so we're just going to make sliders for this. And what happens is, as a changes, the quadratic shifts right and left along its vertex. I could drag it by its point. It goes right and left. And b moves the graph up and down. All right? So the parent function is always at y is equal to x squared. So if we put this over here where a is 0 and b is 0, we get y is equal to x squared. Now, if we move the graph by its vertex up so that it's over 5 and up 5, this is the new equation. And just to make sure that you understand, I'm just going to flick that off. There's the new equation, x minus 5 all squared plus 5. It's been moved to the right 5 and up 5. And you will notice something, that when I move the graph in a negative direction, it goes to the right. If I move it so that a is positive, it goes left. So 0, and then if I want it to go to the right, it's always opposite. So if I want the vertex to move to the right 5, I put negative 5 for a. If I want it to go to the left, I will put a positive value. So in this case, it's gone to the left by 5. And in the equation, if I want to duplicate that, it's going to be y is equal to x plus 5 all squared. And then whatever you want it to be, you can go plus 5 if you want. And there it is. So that's the graph that has been moved to the left 5 and up 5. And here's the graph that's been moved over 5 and up 5 to the right. So parent function and then shifts. So this a is called, because it's moving it along the x-axis basically, it's called a horizontal shift. And the b, because it's moving it up and down, is called a vertical shift. Now this becomes very, very important because this transformational stuff, sliding it right and left and up and down, applies to all graphs in the same capacity. So if you understand this, you will understand the general idea around transformations of all graphs, and make sure that this makes sense. And make sure that if you get an equation, y equals x minus 4 all squared plus 3, that you could in fact find that graph, that you could plot that graph, that you know that that means that this particular graph has been shifted, okay, so from 0, 0, it has been shifted right 4 and up 3. If I get it in the right place, it should hit that.